on scientific progress you will be hearing about this morning to help his wife Jennifer as she navigates her lung transplant journey. Rob.
Good morning, everyone. As Ray said, my name is Rob Bonneberg, and I'd like to take a little time to share some of the story of my wife, Jennifer. She has cystic fibrosis. For a reference, many of you are familiar with the movie Up, right? For anyone who hasn't seen it, the movie begins with a couple of kids who go from not getting along to falling in love and starting a life together. In the beginning, though, before achieving their dreams, tragedy strikes and the wife passes away. This movie was similar to our story. Jennifer and I, we were friends for a while until she fell hopelessly in love with me. You'll have to take my word for it. She's not here to dispute that. The picture that is coming up next here is us. 2016, summer of 2016, engaged, happy, just living our life. In October of 2016, she was put on oxygen full time. This next picture is from July of 2017. You can see in her face the changes. The caution tape on the wall in the background is because it was her 40th birthday, and we celebrated that milestone. In October of 2017, Jennifer was admitted to the hospital. She was told that she would be there until she got new lungs. Which, the other side of that story is, or she didn't get them, you know? To cheer her up, I brought our kids into the hospital and brought some costumes to celebrate, Halloween. In the hospital, she was put on ECMO. Her lung function dropped to below the teens. She went from number 4 to number 1 on the transplant list. However, this is where our story differs from the movie. After 10 days in the hospital, we got the call. They found lungs for Jennifer. 3 days after she got her new lungs, I recorded a moment where she was having the breathing tube removed and took her first unobstructed breaths with her new lungs. Sorry. For the first time in many years, she could breathe like we do, deeply and pain-free. As the video plays in just a moment, I'd like you to pay attention to her face and the emotions that she goes through taking those first unobstructed breaths. All right, we'll start the video, please.
That's hard for a reason. America. No, you just look at me. Okay? Take a deep breath in. And out. I don't know. Hold on. Great, that's great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can speak now. Say hello. Hi. Hi.
We had dreamed about that moment for a long time. And then seeing it take place, we knew everything had changed. Everything would change. Instead of fighting to stay alive, we could actually spend our days living, chasing our dreams. Dreams that we didn't know would be possible up until then. We started after a transplant with simple dreams, watching our daughters graduate from high school, with their mom there, and getting married. Not a wedding ceremony with oxygen tubes pulled down the aisle, not the quick hospital wedding that I was a day away from planning, but we wanted to have a real wedding. And these Simple dreams are possible in a big way because of the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. From the assistance of Compass to all the work regarding medications, treatments, lung transplants, the foundation is a critical part of why Jennifer is alive today. Even now, almost 5 years post-lung transplant, she takes a modulator as part of her regular medicine routine. You all are critical with your efforts related to cystic fibrosis and all you do. The work you are involved in helps so many people dare to even have dreams. People like us. I have one last picture that I'm going to share. Earlier I mentioned our dream of getting married. We were married in February of 2019. Oddly enough, we got married on a reality TV show. It was broadcast live, which was almost as scary as talking up here. And cystic fibrosis was a prominent aspect of our wedding. My great big live wedding with David Tutera, episode 4, case in This picture was taken the night of our wedding, our fairy tale. It's actually snow and Steve because it was 8 below 0. After accomplishing those first simple dreams that we had set for ourselves, we had to come up with a new one. Jennifer and I decided that our next dream is to share our story like this, to speak, to tell our story, to do that on a larger scale. And if we can do that, our hope is to help maybe inspire people just a little bit, to help others make a difference, as everyone here does. Through all your efforts, it's that difference that matters. And so we would like to do all we can to raise awareness of cystic fibrosis and the importance of organ donation. And that is how we are driven by a dream. Until it's done.